Hello, this is Chris. You're on Reality Shadow Ban, and today I'm going to be doing an audit, a little bit of Insolent Audits. The when Skrong Independent are furious, men no longer want to help them, and I found myself yelling at this one while I was watching it because it was just so ridiculous. These women are just so gassed up. These modern women on these luxury beliefs. Let me fix this. Hold on. All right, here we go. Make sure this is on. Okay.
Protect women, okay? Men don't protect women, okay?
First of all, all right, it is our instinct to protect. Yes, it is our instinct to protect, but if you beat it out of us, we will stop.
Men protect their own interests, and if one of their interests happens to be a woman, then yeah, they'll be protected. But generally speaking, men are not out there protecting
Okay, I have to speed up this lady.
women. They're out there attacking women, and we.
Oh, wow. These ladies are so delusional. They have no idea to see all the things that are like protecting her. Like he's got the Batman in here. That's hilarious. I just saw that. They do not see all the things that are protecting them that men did for them, like the seatbelt, these glasses, this roll cage, the car they're in, all the clothing they're on. You don't see it at all. And all they see is the predators, right? Because they're tuned into that because they're sexually attracted to these people. So if they don't have it in their life, which this lady is very much lacking some male attention, they will look to the most strongest. And right now in our society, the one that shows up as the most strongest are these idiotic alpha males who are either really stupid and criminal because they're probably raised by a single mom and have no idea what actual real male masculinity even looks like, or the top 2% predators who have socialized and are now have pumped and dumped this girl ruthlessly because she thinks she can lock them down. So now all the men that she sees, the ones that she can see, are all threats to her. Oh, okay, got it.
Needing the protection in the first place. It seems almost like men are purposely trying to make themselves useful by being protectors, by being the type of men that we need protection from.
Yeah, you definitely there's that those bottom 2% who haven't been socialized, those predators, those psychopaths. Yeah, you definitely need protection from them because those are the ones they do all the crimes. It's not like a wide distribution. It's like there's a small number of men, a lot of women too, are encouraging this behavior by associating with them and working with them. You don't bring those up. No, don't betray the sisterhood.
And I don't like it.
She's going to sink, Captain.
Who doesn't like it? So fix it. You fix it, guys.
And I don't like it.
She's going to sink, Captain. She can't sink. She's unsinkable.
Anyone protecting their own interests would be considered a rational person.
Yeah, so go over there and give him a like and subscribe. I'm gonna leave a link for this in the show notes.
But the level of ego and lack of self-awareness women have to claim men don't protect them is at near subatomic layers. Ladies, before you go drink a gallon of the women don't need men for anything Kool-Aid, why don't you check yourself before you wreck yourself? The world doesn't revolve around your boss babe feels. In any developed country, law enforcement that you women call for protection is overwhelmingly carried out by men. The protection provided to you and your children by all infrastructure is maintained by men. Sister, that includes the roads, the bridges, the buildings, the stores, your home, the sewers, power, communication, even your financial institutions. All of that is protected and maintained overwhelmingly by men. On top of that, other services such as transportation, weather forecasting, deliveries, manufacturing, the military-industrial complex is male-dominated and maintained. And according to AMN Healthcare, link in the description, in the US, men account for 64% of the physician workforce. Just because a random man isn't willing to jump in and get physically injured in a split-second random altercation involving you doesn't negate the fact that you live in protection abundance because of men.
How dare.
Yeah, these are all luxury, what I call luxury beliefs. And these are hangovers from a time when America was actually quite prosperous, and we could have these luxury beliefs because we all kind of trust each other, because we were kind of on the same page. We had the social contract was still a thing. But as soon as the no-fault divorce came along, and the pill, which gave women the option to have a sex with as many men as she would like and not get pregnant, Yeah, that's when the social contract was broken, and men allowed that to happen. By the way, that wasn't just you ladies. You had to ask us for this, and we gave it to y'all like a bunch of dumbass simps because we didn't understand what we had, because we were in the luxury too. We were in the luxury. We said, "Oh yeah, everything's great. Let's go ahead and let's go all the way with this. Let's we can afford to do this. We can afford to do that. We got all the material needs met. So let's just tinker with the social structure." And we gave you ladies the option. Would you like to continue on this way? Of like, you're the helper and kind of you take care of the kids, and you raise healthy societies that are have you do the tight knitting of all the social communities while we go out and break our ass in the fucking field and toil at meat tedium that you women just cannot fathom how much it's just dirty, dangerous work that you will never be able to do. Sorry, just won't happen. Some of you can, that 2%. Yeah, there's always exceptions that make the rule, which means it's a rule for a reason. So you ladies broke that social contract, and men are going like, okay, if you broke your side, why are we gonna keep going with our side?
Dare you?
Moving on.
Oh, Jesus, take the freaking wheel on this. You do realize that you guys are the reason that most of us look over our shoulders and are aware of our surroundings in dark parking lots, right?
Yes, we're aware of that. We have the same problems, dumbass.
You do realize happened because of men, right?
Yeah, most of them happen to men as well. Did you know that? Ding dong.
You do realize
You ding that.
that the right to bear arms also applies to women, right?
Yes, it applies to women. We wish you would use it more.
I'd be willing to bet if you asked, I don't know, go find 10 random women and ask them the most horrific event in their life, if it was at the hands of a female or if it was at the hands of...
Yeah, glass 10 men too, you retard. What do you think this is? You think men are just like, oh no, we don't touch other men. No, we're fucking getting beat on constantly. What are you talking about?
A male. We've been protecting ourselves for a long time, sir. We do not need you or your boys club to do it for us.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, you do. Oh yes, you do. You do not want to see the unleashing of the male drive when it's totally not tampered down. Yeah. So this whole this is luxury belief stuff. This whole thing that you don't need men. Yeah, you got 100,000 unknown people coming across the border who do not believe in any of this shit. Might makes right. That's all they believe in, because they got their houses burned down, or they're stolen from, or raped, or pillaged. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. And Tim Poole, his whole civil war. We're gonna have a civil war. No, there's not gonna be a civil war. If you stick around for that, you deserve what's coming. And if you stick around for that to defend it, guess what you're defending? This bullshit. And women think we don't understand these things. You don't understand. Men, when we go back away, we don't make a big announcement. We just stop participating. Like the 53% of men that are no longer involved with women at all. What do you? This thing is at the very end. This thing is running on its fumes. These gassed up women who are completely delusional and fake. Everything's fake about these people. And they think that we're supposed to stand up and defend this? Really? Wow. The level of delusion is completely beyond comprehension at this point. And obviously, this thing has to crash violently before these women will wake up like, hey, wait a sec. I think we might have skipped over something here.
Start protecting women. Boy, did you get drunk and get on the internet and start typing dumb? Maybe
Did you, lady, for putting that outfit on and looking like that?
okay, I don't know, start protecting women. No, but y'all...
Yeah, that's over. Those days are over.
Y'all tend to act like y'all didn't see the shit that your friend did.
Skrong Innepennent don't need no man. You better strap up and get trained up, because men are done.
To so-and-so at a party, and yeah, y'all suddenly get amnesia and y'all blind to that.
Exactly. Why do we want to risk our ass, which I'm about to do after this little video here? Why do we want to risk our ass for this? This is what you'll be defending. You're not defending America or American way or Bill of Rights. That stuff ended in 1865 when the South tried to remove themselves after voluntarily volunteering in. They could not volunteer out. A system that you cannot volunteer out of is no longer free. Sorry, that's not a thing. Get your passport, leave. Get your passport, leave. Get your passport, leave. There is no other option. Either you're gonna go get up with some sort of militia group and defend yourself with AR-15s against swarms of drones. Do you not understand? This whole head faking on the Second Amendment. I'm a bump stock. I can shoot my gun fast. Do you understand the drone technology that's available? I'll post some more stuff about the drone technology. These guns are useless. You have to leave the zone. They are going to change this thing into a tech city where HR ladies like this are going to run the whole show, and they're going to decide what gets what position in the pecking order hierarchy, while she does OnlyFans on the side to supplement her UBI.
Get out of here with this.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic.
I guess she didn't think that one through. Violations happen because of men, because women can never violate anyone, right? Also, men get violated at a higher rate than women. But let's ignore that fact. The right to bear arms is great, but very few women use that in the US. For example, according to the WSF, link in the description, of the concealed carry holders in the state of Florida, only 1/3 of them are women. Also, according to the Medical University of South Carolina,
that's higher than I thought. 33% are concealed weapons holders are women. That's pretty good. They need more training. Just having the license doesn't give you shit. You gotta know how to use it, when to use it, on who.
Description, that's X.
How many people are getting trained? 1%? 0.5%? I've gotten a lot of training on all this stuff. That's why I know this stuff is completely useless against what's happening. All this firearms training, you're gonna go against no, you're not. Civil War, no, Tim Poole, no. 100,000 people across the border, and these are all military-age men. And they're going to get into the federal services. They're going to get in the army, and they don't give a fuck about you, dude. They're pretty told. It's just going to be one day. It's like, oh, Tim Poole's off the internet after King whoever just got elected for life. Yeah, we just never heard from him again. We don't know what happened. Like Coach Red Pill, Gonzalo Lira. He was just over there reporting about how this is going to spread everywhere. There's more deep, nefarious plans at play that are going to spread everywhere. Yeah, he's gone, and never heard from him again. Tim Poole, 17 people, 35 people in your compound that everybody goes to have an interview at? Oh, you think you're going to be defending it? Really? Wow. I recommend you leave. I recommend you leave the zone, or get with your neighbors real quick and defend. Get a neighborhood. And even then, are they going to go get training on all this stuff? They're playing Call of Duty. No, this is over. You need to escape the zone while you can.
Sexual mistreatment by a woman partner has been reported by up to 50% of lesbians. Psychological mistreatment has been reported as
the abuse going on woman on woman is way worse than man on man. Come on now. The least domestic violence is man on man. When men are married, no, that's very rare. Because we all know, it's stupid. Don't do that. It's going to end up badly. And women are not socialized with. They need to be trained. They need to be socialized.
Occurring at least one time by 24% to 90% of lesbians, and about 17 to 45% of lesbians report having been the victim of at least one act of physical violence perpetrated by a lesbian partner.
That means pretty much all of them.
Queen, do you understand those are higher rates than straight couples, and it's all 100% female? And women have not been protecting themselves for a long time. If you doubt that, look at the police force. It's mostly men, and that's just one angle. It seems like this queen took a step further and made a video of complete buffoonery.
God, Karen, you are so stupid.
Moving on.
I'm going to go one step further and say that the majority of men do not actually protect women in this way. Like, they talk.
Yeah, we've been trained. Okay, I'm just done with this. Listen to this lady's go on and on. You can go listen to her. I'll leave the link. The reason why is we've all seen this article. Is anybody, okay, if you're not aware of it, So Daniel Penny, a Marine veteran, somewhat defender of our country, supposedly, whatever the country is, whatever the fuck it is. It's not America. It's not Bill of Rights. It's not Constitution, guys. Go down deep into it. Find out what that shit is and if it even applies to anyone. Family court. The fact that family court exists and is putting men in jail for not paying their whatever this court that's completely unconstitutional decided, and it's 99% men that are going to prison for this. When I was locked up for a little while, yeah, there was a whole sections of the jail for men who live at the jail and go work, trying to pay down their debts. Okay, and these women think we're supposed to defend this. No. Men with resources who are paying attention are getting their passport. If they got the resources, get a second passport, at least get a residency somewhere, Mexico is super easy to get a residency at. So you can go someplace and escape when they fucking King Trump closes the border, or King whoever, to deal with this influx finally, or not, and it just gets overrun and there's nowhere to go because there's a pandemic too here. Come on now. Yeah, so Daniel Penny is indicted in subway chokehold killing. Mr. Penny, a Marine veteran, has said he was defending himself and other passengers when he choked Jordan Neely to death. Okay, so this person is probably going to go to prison for defending someone else. Okay? Most men are aware of this. This, ladies, is the reason why men are not going to defend you. Fucking stupid.